Plants and People, Part 1. We eat plants every day. We walk into a store and buy potatoes, onions, beans, and tomatoes. We eat bread made from corn, oats, or rice. We eat fruits picked from trees. Our salads are made of the green leaves of plants. Human life depends on plants. This would be true even if people ate no plants at all. They might eat only lamb, beef, and pork. But these meats come from animals that need plants to eat. If there were no plants in the world, there would be no meat for people to eat. Suppose we ate only fish. Many fish eaten by us eat other fish smaller than themselves. The smallest fish live on tiny water animals and plants. Without plants, we couldn't even stay on a fish diet. All our food depends on plants. How did people learn to eat plants? How did they decide which plants to grow? When were they first used and who used them? Did our food plant always look the way they do now? When we try to find the answers to these questions, we also learn about the history of man. Man could not have developed without his food plants. The first men hunted animals and gathered wild plants for food. For 400,000 years, they tried every plant they found. They tasted the leaves of one and the roots of another. They learned which tasted good and which were bitter. They learned which plants kept them healthy and which made them sick. 400,000 years is a long time. It is hard to imagine that much time. Yet, during that time, these early men only gathered the food they found growing wild as they wandered from place to place. It was thousands of years later that they learned to use seeds and grow their own food.